Hi guys, web reviews and another exercise. Here in this exercise we are trying to use logical operators and I want you to do this exercise. You get the score which is between A to F, and you say if the guy has failed or passed the exam, okay? If the score is anything between A to E, the user has passed. If he has got or she has got an F, she or they have failed. But is that the only way to pass exam? For example, if you get an F, is there any other way to pass the exam? Yes, there is. If you're the teacher's pet and for some reason in this exam you haven't done very well, your teacher will pass you. So if you get an F and you are the teacher's pet, say yes, you are the teacher's pet, and congrats, you passed the exam. But how? By being the teacher's pet. Okay, so once again, if you get A or B or C or D or E, you will have passed the exam. But if you get an F, you will fail unless you get an F and you're also the teacher's pet. Okay, I'll put the assignment on the screen. Just think about it, pause the video and do the exercise, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and push that little bell button. Thanks. Okay, we are going to work with a string variable, a variable of type string, which stores the score of the user, which is something between A to F. We also need to know whether the student is the teacher's pet or not. There are only two possible status for being the teacher's pet, so I use a Boolean type. Boolean teacher's pet. Okay, then we'll prompt the user to enter their score. Right, enter your score, and to give them a good notion of what type of score we're looking for, we say it's a score between A to F. Then we'll read that score and place it in the variable score. So score equals to console read line. So here is our score placed in the right variable. Then we will also ask the user. We will also ask the user to say if they are the teacher's pet. Are you the teacher's pet? Question mark. And the answer would be either yes, capital Y and N, either yes or no. And we'll read the answer. Okay, we will read the answer, and if the answer is yes, score teacher's pet would be, what would be if whatever we read from the console equals Y. So if Y equals whatever we read from the console, so the result of this expression would be true, and true will be placed in our Boolean type value. Okay. Now, what we're going to do here is using Boolean logical operators. We're going to use or and, okay? If score is equal to A, or score is equal to B, or score is equal to C. Let's copy and paste it for a few more times. C, D, and E. Okay, D and E. So if the score is one of these 5 conditions, you see that every single one of these can return true or false. Okay, and the score can be only one of them. So if one and only one of them is true, the whole expression from this point to this point will be true. If only one of them is true, that's the meaning of OR, logical OR operator. It means that if one of the many is true, the whole expression between parentheses will be true. So if one of them is true, console will write congrats, you passed. Okay, now what if none of them is true? Then we will write oh, sorry, we need an else if here. Else if another condition, that condition is that you got an F, so score is F, the score is F, but you're also a teacher's pet. Okay, so here we use the logical operator and we say teacher's pet equals true. And you know that I can have or I can omit this second part, teacher's pet, and you are a teacher's pet. In that case, you will write congrats, you passed, but how? Okay, in any other case, the user will fail the exam. Okay, so if none of the above is right, the console will write that you failed. Okay, now this is our program. Let's take another look at the key points. The key points are that when you use the logical OR operator, if one of the conditions between the OR operators is right, at least one, you can have 2 of them or 3 or 4 or all of them true, but if one is true at least, you will get the whole result as a true one. And here we use the logical AND operator. When you use the logical AND operator, both or all the conditions between parentheses should be true, all of them. If a single one of them is false, the whole condition will return false. Okay, so double AND means all of them should be true, or logical OR operator means at least one of them should be true. Okay, let's check our exercise. Let's say that we got an F and we are the teacher's pet. Congrats, you passed, but how? Or this time, let's say we got an F and we are not the teacher's pet. Oh, oops, unlucky, I failed. Okay, thank you for watching the video. please subscribe, push that little bell button, and like the video. And don't forget that this is a video out of a playlist, and if you want to progress, you can watch all the other videos on the playlist. They are arranged from beginner levels to advanced levels, and there are also tutorials playlists. Don't forget to watch them if you want to get more in depth into C#. Thanks for watching. Bye.